Something that the comments made me realize after sharing my video about how Vulkan will be the end of Raspberry modules is that the same story goes for the Polychop modules in their current state, since their development team seems to have left. Hey guys, Emils here, and let's talk about the situation. So as you probably already know, but I will recap again, the Vulkan API is in late stage development and will let DCS use frame generation and later versions of FSR and DLSS. Vulkan will also expand the capability of DCS across different OSs and not just Windows. In 2026, they plan to add ray tracing in cockpits, and that will gradually extend to all of DCS. Vulkan will also allow the implementation of aggressive optimizations across DCS. This will lead to great graphics and better performance, but we will lose the Raspberry modules, and if nothing changes, the Polychop modules as well. Polychop has two modules in DCS, the Gazelle and the Kiowa, both of which I bought 2 years ago. Now, both of these modules are absolutely amazing and have set a great standard for helicopters in DCS. They were hyped and are beloved by the community, and they met expectations mostly. Now, I don't know all the facts about what's going on with Polychop, but to put it bluntly, it looks like the owner decided not to pay the programmers, so they all left, and now Polychop is in an uncertain state. While in early 2025, Sven, the CEO, said that the modules are not dead and will work in future updates, the more time goes on, and it is looking like there might not be a future for these modules past the Vulkan API update, just like the Raspberry modules. Sven hasn't said that the modules won't work past the Vulkan update, but he didn't say that they would. And the way that they are managing their Discord sort of shows how little there's left of any type of management. I mean, literally all the chats were filled with these crypto scams for days, and there was no one to remove them. Now they have mostly seemed to have disappeared, but you can still find them in some chats. That just goes to show you that they can't even manage the Discord server. This literally looks like just a bad case of greedy CEO and bad management, which has led to Polychop becoming a ghost town and getting a bad rep. I hope that Polychop could get their stuff together so we don't lose these great helis, or they sell the IP to another developer who is more transparent and doesn't act all suspicious, though getting someone's old code isn't a treat either. Now, this leads me to talk about a petition that I shared about supporting Raspberry modules indefinitely. The petition is actually more about the whole concept of ED committed to supporting the modules we invest in. Even though I know supporting modules indefinitely is probably never going to happen and the petition is likely to get ignored by Eagle Dynamics, but maybe if we can show ED how much we want this, then they would at least listen and find a compromise. Though it seems like ED has noted the community's request in having these modules available past Vulkan API, and in a recent interview between Andre Celesti and Wags, it seems like ED will be working on methods, if a third party cannot or will not update their module, they'll be trying to address that in some way. They couldn't get into it, but it's looking promising for Raspberry and Polychop if they won't be able to get it together. Anyways, I hope this has shed some light on the situation, and while it isn't very pretty what's going on with third parties in DCS right now, we can hope to see some improvements over the year. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss future updates, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!